Well, hi, and welcome to Throw Up Thursday, where you come barf your problems and then you leave feeling better. I'm Dr. JJ Kelly, the punk rock doc, and I will be joined real quickly at Unorthodox Inc., Olivia Hoffman. I wish I could just go like this and
Hello.
hi
No, no
there.
clicks.
No clicks. Hooray.
Manifested it.
You know what's gonna replace the clicks is this crow way too close to me talking. Oh, and don't touch the phone, it falls. I'm the queen of that. Hi Astrid,
Hey,
welcome.
Astrid. How you doing?
I'm a little tired, little worn out.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of tension in the air this week, I think. This is our last one before the election. I don't want to dwell on the stress of that, but
No,
you voted, right?
I have voted,
Oh
yes.
yeah, you voted last week, the same day I did.
I'm
Hey,
just going to put my
crazy.
case on because it will not stand still. Okay.
Okay, and you think that's going to add the clicking then?
I don't know. I just was like, let's try something different, but it seems fine.
Right. All right, seems fine to me too. You're making me look tech savvy over here. Thanks.
That was the plan all along, honestly. Was just
Thank you.
to, yeah.
I
Set you up.
appreciate that. So, I talked to Mal earlier today, and she said she was. Remember, you read her question before she showed up last time. Yeah,
Yeah.
she said she might show up today and have new questions, and was going to go back and listen to the answer. But
Okay.
yes, so what do you got for
Well, I
today?
got a question from Astrid, and
Oh,
Astrid is here.
right, like wrote it just now.
I texted her yesterday and asked if she had one. So this is Astrid's question. I'm feeling burnt out in the middle of midterms in the semester. What are some tips for balancing self-care and being patient with myself during a pandemic without getting really apathetic ragdoll?
God, yeah. Well, that's a funny one coming from Astrid too, because could you ever imagine Astrid like blowing off midterms or something like that? Give me a break.
No.
So for somebody that's like anxious, I just always think if you're that conscientious in academically, then you don't have to stress out. Like if you blew stuff off from time to time, that's when you stress out. But someone so conscientious, like just do the work and even do it at like 65%. You're
Mm-hmm.
still going to be fine. I think for someone like Astrid in particular, I mean, I'm lucky to know her. Just, just pull it back. Hey, Sam. Hey, Allie, pull it back. Pull all the pressure back, and you are going to naturally rise to the surface.
Mm-hmm.
More sleep, more water has got to be on the docket, too. I mean, even if you're going to shelve exercise, which I don't suggest, but if you are going to shelve that during midterms, then at least do the extra sleep, extra water. I am not worried about Astrid becoming apathetic. Um, I do from time to time worry about people that stress and work really hard about burnout. And I think burnout is mostly about, um, whatever the gremlin's saying. You
Mm-hmm.
should be doing, like, check
Yeah.
your shoulds a little bit and see if you're shaming yourself on top of being anxious. Just deal with the fear, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shame yourself on top of it. And this is the thing is I know those grades are going to come back and they're going to be awesome. So come on, look at your past record a little bit there, you know. Come on. Um,
Yeah.
if she has follow-ups, she may the inner tyrant, yeah. She may certainly add something, but that's my answer. Do you want to add something, Olivia?
Well, yeah, I used to do the same thing when I was in
You
school,
did.
and I would do the thing where I knew that I would be like, okay, I'm going to take the day off from studying because I knew that I didn't need to study.
Yeah.
But then I would let my gremlin shame me the entire day that I made a choice, which is just like, if you're going to like trust yourself all the way. Don't beat yourself up for taking the time off because you know you don't need to study. Like, it's such a vicious cycle, and it's so like self-harmy.
And so foreign to me. Dude, in
And
undergrad, I could
every
blow
semester I
stuff
would
off.
every semester I would be like, oh, I think I failed. I think I failed this time. And then the next week I'd be like, oh, I got an A. Like every
That's
single
the most
time.
annoying kind of student to deal with right there. Plus, undergrad is supposed to be about blowing stuff off and jackassing it around a little bit and not thinking about it till it's like right there again. I mean, a little of that is supposed to be going on in undergrad. You're supposed to be like just having fun at the expense of your
Mm-hmm.
studies from time to time. But you guys, you're so conscientious. You've got it all so like down to a science
Mm-hmm.
that you can blow off a day and it not have it affect your GPA, but you don't, which makes me want to choke you all. Oh my gosh. That's just doing too much in the stress department.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, there's Megan weighing in there too.
Yeah. I think that's the thing that like all of the docs do, where we like know our skill sets and we know what we can do, but then also do the like half 1 foot in thing.
Is that what you want to call it? I think it's you guys are a little more anxious. I think it's either generational
Mm-hmm.
and or it's regional. I mean, I personally cannot relate to any of you guys on this topic. And, we can bridge the gap and relate on some overlap on most things,
Mm-hmm.
despite the age difference between us. But maybe the regional difference, we have had more trouble bridging that gap because I'm just like, what are you doing? Taking yourself that seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's just, and you guys are all such high achievers too. Yeah, I mean, it makes my job fun because I get to teach you guys how to be a jackass and,
Yeah.
just get over yourself and have fun, which, by the way, I would say you do real, real well.
Yeah.
So bravo on that. Because if that's not a stress reliever, being able to like laugh at yourself and like, I don't know, not worry about being perceived as the jackass, I think that's a
Mm-hmm.
huge stress reliever right there. And we do
Absolutely.
that every Friday. It feels on wheels anyway, which is a good time.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What else you got there?
Okay. All right. So I have one. So my dreams have just been all over the place, but I've
Oh,
been
same.
having so many dreams where I'm like back in Vancouver working at my old job, and so many dreams where I'm like interacting with people I used to, moving back into my old apartment, and it's really starting to like affect my day-to-day life because it's happening so frequently and it's so vivid. Is there like anything, I guess my question is like, why do you think that is happening, and what are ways to like give myself what I need? Because I don't think it's that I want to move back there.
No,
I'm
God, no. Um,
right.
two clarifying questions. One is, what exactly do you mean that it's beginning to affect your daily life?
It's when I wake up. I mean, I guess it's like I'm allowing. I've been feeling very like nostalgic lately,
Yeah.
and then I wake up with like kind of a heart hurting of like missing specifics of Vancouver, and I think it's more like missing my life. That I had an established life that now looking back from like a year in the future seems like rose tinted glasses kind of thing. And I
Well,
think it's my
Christ, doesn't any moment in time seem better than right
yeah, but I've never had it this specific to like my job, me doing like the exact same, like it's so, I don't know what it's about.
Well, I do think fall. I mean, like October's a grieving month, anniversary month
Mhm.
for me. But I do think fall has that nostalgia quality for like us as human animals thing. I do
Mhm.
think there's sort of a tendency to reflect a little bit in fall
Mhm.
as we like power down or are meant to physically power down for winter. But
Mhm.
my second follow-up question to you was going to be, what do you think?
I think I think there's something about the unknowing, like how everything right now is very unknown and uncertain.
Yeah.
And so I had like a routine and it felt solid and it was very much mine. And the
Hmm.
things that I'm missing the most are like the grocery store I went to and like walking around my old neighborhood and like taking the bus. So like very simple
Oh, the
things.
pedestrian things of life, the
Yeah.
ordinary.
And the
Yeah.
air, I miss the sea. Like it's like all things that I've grown to know very clearly. And now it's just like I don't
Yeah.
know what is going on and life is different. So I think it's just like
Yeah.
missing the norm.
Everybody's dreams, by the way, are crazy vivid right now. And I gotta think that that's like just the stress. That's it. But also, the grieving, we've talked a lot about grieving, like grieving our
Mm-hmm.
freedoms and grieving what used to be and that kind of thing. I mean, that kind of butts up against nostalgia also. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I when I with dreams, I mean, shrinks go crazy about the dream thing, but you know that I've already been, in our work together. First of all, your dreams are so informative. So I
I
love
know.
that
So
you're
that's
at.
why I was like, is there something that I need to inspect? But I don't think.
I mean, there's something because your
Yeah.
dreams are always telling you something, you specifically. Um, but I don't know that I would have the answer to that. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and as well as I know you, I can take educated guesses. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I get like just intuitive hits, like I don't know where those kinds of things come from. But I end up thinking in general that you ask the dreamer what they think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny how quickly you and other people have come up with an answer really fast when I ask that question, but it's almost like you got to be asked.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why that is. We don't ask ourselves like, what does that mean? Or we just roll it around a million times in our heads. But there's something about someone asking that I don't know prompts it in a
Mm-hmm.
way that seems novel to the brain in some way.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's like when I say something out loud, that's when I start to, because normally I think things over and over again, but if I don't say it out loud, then I don't really hear it. Or you don't get that like body click where you know what's real and what's
Mm.
not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Megan said her dreams are gone. I would wonder if that has something to do with pregnancy.
Oh, yeah. I
I
wonder.
don't know,
There's
but I
another
would
little
be.
queen dreaming in there, so they're taking over the
I know
dream.
people love the dream talk, dude. I, Paging Dr. Freud, you know, I I think that the general answer to dreams is your unconscious is trying to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like the writing it down. I do like if you can lucid dream to address the issue right then and there in the dream. If you can, I do think that because it's happening in your brain, that could have actual results in waking life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know, play around with it. The last thing you want to do is be like, what the hell does that mean? And like pressure yourself even more to find the answer. Just play around,
Yeah.
with the possibilities and it will come.
Mm-hmm.
Something will click.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna
Okay.
have a big dream tonight, and then
Oh,
we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. I bet.
it's every night. It's like this like saga dream, and I wake up and I'm like, all right, what did that one mean? What do
Yeah.
I need to ask myself today? But
And I
I'm
made fun.
grateful to have that connection with myself.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I think that I was making fun of you about affecting your daily life. However, I think that that has something to do with why I'm actually fatigued
Mm-hmm.
during the day is I
Yeah.
think my mind is so active
Yes.
at night. And I just like kind of wake up like, what? So, so we can make fun of me too, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I think that's just like a thing going on. Like I just it's very hard to slow my brain down these days.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying just to like roll. I've been feeling very silly and like goofy and like getting these sudden bursts of like kind of manic energy where I just need to like sing very loudly. I was like scatting for 15 minutes yesterday. Like
Oh, I need a video of that, please.
I took a video, so I will show you.
Oh,
But it's like I think right now it's like ride the wave of
yeah.
like what the hell you
Yeah.
gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't go gripping for answers, just ride.
We'll figure it out later. I think right now we're just all doing our best.
Yeah, and remember, like, give yourself pats on the back for doing your best, because Jesus, it's probably as good as it gets right now. Like, playing together. I enjoy this. I enjoy our Friday stuff. I enjoy my
Mm-hmm.
Saturday stuff. Like, just being able to be in the moment at all is where it's at right now. Yeah, forget the
Yeah,
analysis. Hell yeah. I mean,
fuck it.
forget the analysis. The brain is just so on overdrive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm gonna admit something too. I've got a little magical thinking going on these
Oh yeah.
days over the last, I'd say, week. Somehow I think now, okay, I don't actually think this, but I don't not either. Just saying. At some point, I started like deciding to self-medicate with watching The West Wing, and because that makes that makes me like regardless of what anyone's political beliefs are, I love our country. I consider myself a patriot. And now I don't say that, and people don't necessarily
Mm-hmm.
think of me that way. However, living in other places, I think, it really can connect you with what's so great about our country. So
Definitely.
I decided that that puts me in the headspace where I'm like, I'll cry over like small, never doubt that small groups of concerned citizens can change the world because it's all that ever has. It's like, yes,
Mm-hmm.
dude, yes. And I do believe that as well. I think that that's what we're doing too. And I believe
Yeah.
that passionately. So I sort of got on the train that if I just binge watch the West Wing at night, that I would put myself in like the vibration of the election going the way I want. Dude, I am on the crazy train. So, the whole point
Dude,
being,
fuck it. Like,
whatever, you know,
who does that hurt?
seriously, like with that energy that happens when work is over or the day is over,
Mm-hmm.
day turns into night, and then it's like, okay, well now what? And if there aren't plans, with other people and social distance and all the fucking requirements that go into it,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe Megan, we collectively binge watch the Wax. Is that like group
Like a witch
meditation?
circle of watching West Wing.
Yeah, let me say this is not recommendation land right now at all. It's just an admission to normalize the idea that fucking whatever
Mm-hmm.
works. It's not hurting me. It's not hurting somebody else. Yes, is it self-medication? Yeah, TV is.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you do it a lot. And this is a lot for me, but I bet for other people it probably isn't a lot. But yeah, that it just keeps my mind on something other than what it could
Mm-hmm.
be, other than stuff that I can't control.
Yeah.
So, and allows me to like go to sleep,
Yeah.
wake up and work, like do the things that I love. So
Mhm.
whatever. I'm already bored of it. So I can tell I'm at the end of the cycle, which is not good because we have a few days before.
But I kind of love when you let yourself like just be like, all right, this is gonna be my thing for like for however long it is. I think I've like that's like been a thing in quarantine that I've let myself like be like I'm into this and be fully like this is my thing right now and really enjoying that in like a way that feels like kind of like a little kid, you know, when they're like obsessed about one thing and it's all they want to
Yeah,
talk about.
with a drop of tantrumy behavior in it as well.
But
Yeah,
it's sweet. It's sweet to allow yourself just to like unabashedly do something and believe in something.
yeah, especially if it doesn't hurt
Mm-hmm.
anybody, including yourself. I thank you, Allie, for the reframe. It's a distress tolerance skill in the distract category. That's not true because of the temporariness of it. I think the indulgence of it. Oh my god, I'm like this so indulgent. But I mean, how long has it gone on? 2, 3 nights? I mean, really?
Oh, come on.
I know it, but I can already feel like the heaviness of it. I gotta like move on. Thank
Yeah.
goodness that my tolerance isn't. I don't know. It's just too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, there's my confession for the day.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. Sure. Next.
Okay. All right. This is a question from Torben. Um. Okay. He said to. Well, I guess I'll just whatever. I'll just do it. He
Okay.
said, "I noticed that I'm smoking slash drinking more now during the pandemic. Is there anything wrong with that?"
Um. Torben. Okay. I wish we hadn't said his name, maybe because I'm fucking tearing. Um. That is a bullshit question. First of all, which is why let's just forget that we said a name with it. This person knows well the answer to that. Um, oh my, is that a real question
Well,
even?
so when I asked, I was like, I
Yeah.
think we know the answer to that question. That's one of those ones that we know the answer to. And he said that he asked it because he thought it'd be helpful for more people.
Oh, horseshit again. Oh my gosh. Oh, the thing is, he's not watching this, so he doesn't even know what's coming tomorrow. When I see him, oh, yeah. Next.
Okay. I was thinking we could talk about some like fun witchy things to do with
Oh,
Halloween coming up and the full moon.
oh,
Um,
awesome. Yeah, I
I
like
think we're
that
kind
idea.
of on the way there with the manifestation, but
Yeah, yeah. Well, whatever, I don't know what everybody's into with the moon, but, you know, women getting together for any reason whatsoever, I find to always be a great time. And if you can, you know, you could read horoscopes or you could do like you could Google full moon rituals. It's a second one in October too.
mhm,
Like, even people that are like strict into medicine and they don't do any woo. I remember my parents, when we were little, they both worked in the ER, and if ever they had to work on a full moon, they're like, fuck, you know and
mhm,
and nobody has ever really argued that. Hardcore MDs and stuff, they're like, and lunatic, like,
mhm,
yeah, there's energy there. I think we can mostly agree on that. Whatever you think, magic or nothing, tides, everybody knows that there's some sort of energy. So go and play with it. It's on Halloween too. Oh my
mhm.
gosh. Yeah, full moon rituals, crystals and shit, like whatever blows your hair back, enjoy it. Be safe. I don't want people, just going, the house party thing is probably not a good idea right
Mhm.
now still. So while we all love to party on Halloween, yeah, you might want to check in with your values and your protocol before
Mhm.
just going nuts with that kind of a thing. Did I see the moon is wet? What?
They found water on the moon.
What?
Yeah.
No, I did not read that. But after we get off, I'm gonna go read everything I find on that. Oh my, oh my God, we're so talking about that. We're so talking about that tomorrow. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I don't know. I think it's a great time to just check in with yourself
Mm-hmm.
and play with the holiday of Halloween. Why not? Why not?
Definitely.
I don't know. Do you have anything you want to add?
I've done a thing before where I like make a cauldron and get like a pot and then write down things that I want to let go of from the past. Because usually
Awesome.
it's once a month, but I mean it still works now. It could be like the whole year. Because it feels like a
Awesome.
cycle we're like at the end of a cycle right now. I'm getting
Well,
that
the
kind
full moon is that
of,
too.
yeah. But
That
even
you
if like
expand, and then let go is what people
mhm.
say.
But it seems like there's a lot of like the past year that maybe that's what my dreams are about, is like about like there's like a something energetically that was from that time that is now coming to, oh, whoa. That's so real. I think that's what it is. I think there's like a closing of a chapter. All right.
Nicely done. Yeah, if you back burner that shit and you don't put pressure on it, it comes, right?
Yeah. Cool. So that's what that's about. That is,
Nice work. That was a cool thing to just watch happen.
when you're like, oh, that's a deep
Yes.
soul, like a door within my soul just opened, I
Yep.
felt.
Yep.
So writing down things that you want to let go of and intentions and then burning them and putting them in the cauldron
Safely.
safely with water
Yeah.
nearby. That's why I put it in a pot.
Nice. I love any letting go ritual I am into
Mm-hmm.
anytime. Yeah. Yep. And it naturally, when you like empty out that energy, it naturally flows in like what you're grateful for. You don't even have to like
Mm-hmm.
do it on purpose. It just happens.
Yeah.
It creates a space for new creativity and just new energy to flow in. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Fun. I'm excited. I'm excited for the moon.
Me too. Me too. So tomorrow, I'm very into tomorrow. Feels on Wheels, 2:30 to 4, Alcatraz and College once again.
Nice.
We got a couple surprises. Are you going to dress up?
Yes. But
Yeah.
what will I be is a mystery to even me.
Okay. All right. I don't think I'm going to like do a costume, but I am going to do my Halloween dress. Is Allie wearing that dress? The Halloween dress, I wonder. Torben's gonna dress up.
Yeah.
Astrid, are you gonna dress up for tomorrow? I hope so. I think we're gonna have some of our DBT beginners stop by, the
So
youngins.
exciting.
Yeah, that could be fun. Maybe we'll give her first whack at the. Oh, I didn't want to blow the surprise. No, I mean I said nothing.
First
What?
whack at getting advice,
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Totally. Totally.
Energetically, we're on the same page,
Yeah. As per usual,
Yeah.
sister.
Cosmically linked.
Yes. Yes. So if you are in the neighborhood of Rockridge, please come see us tomorrow. We're going to have a great time. I think that's it for me.
Yeah.
Next week, we will know a lot more.
Uh-huh. And we will be there together.
Yes, we will. Thursday, we will be back here
Yeah.
at 4. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.